Hey everybody, it's just Fully and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Just Vanilla server. Right, today I've got a lot to tell you today because I'm a bit disappointed, deflated if I'm being honest. But anyway, let me just explain why I'm here in the Nether, and because I don't want to be stood out here on my own in the open for too long. I'm leveling off the floor for the Nether fortress, my Nether fortress, and I've been doing it now for about 2 hours. Uh, collecting nether brick from various parts of the fortress and putting it down as on the floor to turn this into a wither skeleton farm, pretty much. Or in fairness, it's going to be a blaze, wither skeleton, pigman, all types of farm. Let me go and sort those guys out over there. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I have been doing that for a while. Oh, hello, fellas. And I've managed to get about, well, I say about, I've managed to get 8 skulls while I've been doing this. So I'm dead pleased with myself. And this is where I'm going to try and talk and run about at the same time. So let me sort out these guys over here. Come on. Come on, fellas. You. You, yes, you. Yes, you. So I'm, running around doing this, killing skeletons while I've been doing it. And I've got, as I said, I've got myself 8 skulls. I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. Let me get out of here so I can talk to you properly and start this episode properly, for goodness sake. Oh, we've got another one here. Hello, fella. Gooey. Come on, one more and I can get 3 withers. No. So anyway, where was I? I've run about, done a bit of this, done a bit of that, leveled it off quite a long way. We've just got a little bit more to do. I just want to get it up to level to here. And then we're going to have sort of a flying machine all the way along the back there that's going to push everything over to here. And then it's going to fall into some kind of killing chamber. And then go back again and bring them all back again, and it's going to carry on doing that as long as we're in the Nether. So that's my project, or my next project. However, the other day, it would have been Saturday for me, so it was a few days ago now. I've been messing about trying to stream. I've been trying to set up my streams now for a little over a week and having no fun doing it. So I've been a bit disappointed. But while I've been messing about with all my audio and everything else, I seem to have messed up the audio for recording in OBS. So on Saturday morning, I got up all excited. I wanted to do loads of stuff. Got up Saturday morning, logged on, started recording. I did a lot of work on the island. I then did a lot of work in the Guardian farm. I created myself loads of lanterns. I took them all the way to spawn. I got them to spawn. Oh, I've got rid of Chase as well. I'll show you Chase in a second. I got them all the way to spawn. I filled up my shop. And while I was there, I got told by Yahtzee that we'd had another load of griefing at spawn, where somebody had run around with a load of TNT and destroyed a load of shops, mine included. So Yahtzee had spent a good few hours repairing everything and getting the Guardians back in the tanks again. While I was up there, I got all the names that had been suggested to me for the Guardians and lobbed them in a random generator. Pressed a button a couple of times, and the 3 names that came out, well, there was Gandalf that was already there. The other 2 names that came out were Wiggles and Ben. So the other 2 Guardians are now called Wiggles and Ben and Gandalf. I also did a load of work in my ship. Because we're trying to get another mending villager since we lost our mending 10 villager, which was really upsetting. And I'm not very happy about it. I've been trying to get myself another mending villager, and so far we've had no luck in doing it. But I spent an hour trading in there, getting more villagers, trading, getting more, getting rid of them, getting more. Still haven't got myself a decent trading villager, but that's by the by. So anyway, I did all of that, probably got about 3 hours worth of footage in order to make the video, make an episode. And it was a half decent episode. We had a lot of messing about in the tank. I didn't die this time, which was fortunate enough because I've got some fantastic armor that was donated to me. Can I show you my armor? So I had this donated to me by Pixel Pig. This may help against Guardians, and it did. I mean, I got a good kicking while I was in the tank, but they didn't kill me. So thank you, Pixel. That really helped me out. But anyway, I did all of that. Came back to the island, logged off, loaded up the footage into Sony Vegas to work on it, only to find that none of the audio had been recorded. 3 hours worth of footage with no audio. So you can imagine on Saturday afternoon how I felt. You know, I was less than happy. So really that sort of put a kibosh on the weekend, really. I didn't want to do anything after that. But here we are on a Wednesday, I believe today is. I don't even know what day it is. On a Wednesday, I'm all full of the joys of spring, even though it's the middle of winter. So I'm just going to show you. What we've done with Chase, and then I'm going to go back to the main island and do some work. Right. So there's Chase. He's in his kiosk. So anyway, that's a job done. So what I'm going to do now is pop back to the island, and I need to get myself a shulker box full of all kinds of redstone-y goodness, slime blocks, pistons, sticky pistons, observers, redstone, all kinds of that stuff, and probably quite a bit of obsidian as well, because I'm going to need quite a few non-movable blocks. I'm going to need some hoppers and droppers and everything else. So I'm going to run back to the main base. Whoa, I don't like that. So I'm going to run back to the main base, or the main island, and get that sorted out, and then I'll meet you back in the nether. Okay, I've just come back onto the main island through the nether portal to be greeted by that. I mean, is that good or what? I've been visited by the Phantom Pixel Artist again. that is superb. That is really good. I wish I could do stuff like that. A guardian with a beard and a stick. That's brilliant. Right, what's this say then? I thought a guardian named Gandalf would look something more like this from... Fantastic. That's brilliant. I don't know. I can't leave it there. I can't leave it there. So let me know where I should be putting it, and I'll try and move it block for block somewhere else. But that's far too, it's got a hat on and everything. That's far too good to be thrown away. So brilliant. Let me know what to do with that. That's brilliant. Maybe I'll put it over in the sea. Maybe I'll put it above my guardian farm. Now that's an idea. If I put it above my guardian farm over there, it's just not that one, that's my slime farm. Just over there, you just can't see it, just out of render distance. Yeah, I might do that. Move it over there. Brilliant. Well, I thought I'd just bring you back in to show you that, because that is fantastic. We have got some builders on this server. We really have. Gandalf the big guardian. Anyway, where was I? I was going to grab some redstone, so I'll do that, and I'll meet you back in the nether. Right, so I think I've got everything I'm going to need, and no doubt I haven't, so I'm going to have to go back and get some more. But I'm going to make a start, and I'm going to make a bit of a safe area to start with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line of netherrack all the way down here at eye level, and I'm hoping that's going to stop me from being attacked and shot at by anything over there on the main platform. And then I can do all of the bulk of the work behind the back of here. Now just behind the back of there, we've got a blaze spawner. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to have to grin and bear at the fact that there are going to be blaze shooting at me from the... Oh, look at that. I've got... Oh, I'm going to get distracted, aren't I? I am. I am, but it might be worth it. Come on, fella. Hey! You did a little wiggle then and put me off. And it wasn't worth it. So hopefully I can do the bulk of the work behind here. Okay, so we want the flying machine to start here. And then... Now, I'm doing that at the end, just in case, because we are going to be starting these with an instant repeater. So they should all start together. But if they don't, if there's a bit of a glitch, because they're going across more than one chunk, if there's a bit of a glitch and the slime is next to another bit of slime here, they'll stick and everything will grind to a halt. But if we put a solid block there and then another solid block here to start the next one, then if they do happen to touch each other, there won't be such a problem. Bit of those. Obviously, everything that the slime touches, any block has got to be air, and I really don't want to be jumping up and down like that. Look at all those potential skulls over there. Leave them, frills, leave. It's not worth it. Right, so now I'm going to need an observer. Should I put... Let me put down some obsidian, just in case this thing goes off on a run. I thought I picked obsidian up. Yeah, I did. Not worried about this way because it can't go anywhere. It shouldn't go anywhere that way either. But I just want to be doubly sure. So now I need to put an observer there, don't I? And an observer on the other side. Okay, that worked, didn't it? Right, so we need to get that going back again. Pop these blocks out. Fabulous. Put that there. Put that there. Excellent. Now, with this being the back end, it'll all start at the top end. It'll come down to here. We need some kind of a return mechanism. So if we just make a quick return mechanism, we need a... Where do we need it? We probably need it there, don't we? We're going to need it there. Because any... Oh no, because we need it to bang off the wall. We need it to go through the wall. Oh man, get out of my way! So if we put it there... Yeah, we'll put it there. Just means knocking out a bit more of the wall. I'll do the messing about of it later. Perfect. Right, so we need a couple of temporary blocks there. We're going to need an observer on there pointing backwards to register when that block makes contact with it. So we need an observer like that. So when that touches that, it's going to give out a signal. We're going to use an obsidian block so it doesn't move anywhere. And then I need a repeater. Redstone repeater. You'd have thought I've got enough room down here to work in, but no, not me. And have that on. We'll have that on 4 ticks. Perfect. So now, in theory, everything works. In theory, if I start this bad boy off, have I got a? Oh no. See, they've seen me now. Oh, last thing I wanted to do. Have they? Did they see me? So if I start this off now by putting something in front of that block there, it'll go that way and it should return and come back. Okay, so it doesn't. So have I got the push limits of the pistons too much? I thought it was 12, maybe it's only 10. Might only be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try again. Brilliant. So it's 10, not 12. But the return works perfectly. So I'm going to lose. I'll move it one further down. So that's... Oh, and we've still got that glitch with the slime block glitch. That's being sorted out in the next update. I'm pretty sure about that. But at the moment, we're going to have to make do with slime blocks being all over the place. But it's just a visual glitch. I mean, they're not there. So I'm going to move this down one more, and then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've moved it down a couple of blocks, and now it's level with what is going to be my wall. My wall is going to run all the way down there. Look at all those fellas down there. Brilliant. Loads of them. So I'm just going to give it one last try. Brilliant. So that's working like a charm. What I need to do now is quickly run up the other end. And I say quickly, it's going to take me ages because there's loads of bad guys between me and the other end. And I need to put another block of obsidian right down the other end to stop this from flying off into oblivion. So I need this to be on 609, don't I? 609. 609. So I'm going to leg it down the other end. Maybe kill a few bad guys on the way. Yoink. The longest yard. Yoink. Go long, go long. Could have been a touchdown. Isn't. There's plenty of lag on here at the moment, which is not great when you're fighting with the skeletons. None of them. He's shot at by Blaze as well. Why? So all of a sudden I've got loads of these bad boys on here. You're going to be the one that had a skull, aren't you? I know you are. The one that got away. No, all of those and not one skull. I'm going to put a couple down just in case, just to make sure. So we'll set this bad boy on a run, on its first test run, just to make sure it comes down and goes back again. Ghasts and everything all of a sudden. I will have to, at some stage, completely either slab off all of that over there, anything above me. I'm toying with the idea of doing either slabbing it all or doing it with a boatload of lava. Not sure at the moment what's going to be best to do. So anything stood on the platform, when these come this way, they're all going to get pushed to the end and we're going to have a killing chamber at the end. And there are going to be all of these glitches on here. They won't make a blind bit of difference. They won't stop anything. They're just a pain. And you can't run through them. You see, they're a visual glitch, but you can't run through them. Not funny. This has taken forever. I mean, literally, this has taken me days because of this messing about. Are you mad at me? Are you angry? Angry pigman? No? Ah, you nearly walked right in front of me then while I was waving a pick. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Right, that's that one. That's that one. That's that done. Right, so let's forget about what's just happened then. Everything now that gets brushed down to the end here will glitch through the block and then go back again. Apart from there'll be a few cases where it might not do. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm not worried about a few. I need to go around and put out all these fires as well. However, on the plus side, while I've been messing about, I've got loads of wither skeletons. Wither skulls. So that's made me happy. Look. Right, let's see if this will work then. Let's get down here. Get down here and I'll start it. And then hopefully they'll all get pushed to the end and then all get brought back down here again. So there's a sweeper going. Yeah. If they fly up and over the top of it, obviously it won't work. But that's only happening because they're mad at me. So when I'm underneath in my little hidey hole thing, they won't be mad at me. Therefore, they will not. They'll not be aggroed. Therefore, they won't be flying about. So here it comes. Here it comes. Look at this, pushing everything back down here again. Well, almost everything, apart from a few blades that are bouncing up and down. But we knew about that. There they are. So in the grand scheme of things, when I'm going to make a trench, probably here, directly underneath this line. If I make a trench that goes underground, there, and then another block here to stop them from being pushed off the edge. Everything then is... You're not mad at me, are you? Give me a hug. Yeah. Crikey. Then the skellies and everything are going to fall down directly underneath here, which is perfect. Let's see if I can attract the attention of those skellies. I was going to take them on. If they would have come one at a time, I'd have taken them on. But two at a time, I think I won't. I can have you on your own though, can't I? Withering me. So yeah, everything's working. The pushers are working. Everybody's happy. I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give myself a break from all of this nether work. It's been quite tiring. I think the concentration required to continually make sure I don't get killed has been quite high. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my wither skulls, wither skeleton skulls. I've got another 8 or 9 in my ender chest, and I'm going to go and make myself some beacons. So I'll run up the other end, grab my ender chest, and then we'll make our way to the roof of the nether, and we'll have a fight with a couple of wither skeletons. Or it won't be a fair fight, will it? But anyhow. Okay, so I've made it up to the wither killing station kind of thing. I've got at the roof of the nether. I've got my soul sand. I've got my ender chest. It's got my valuable chest in it. Look at them. A couple of days worth of work. That's all well and good, isn't it? Right. So hopefully I can get this sorted out. It's been a while since I've been up here and done this. Don't think it'll work there, will it? It won't work there because it can't have anything next to it. Okay, it should work there. Crikey, well if this don't work, everybody... Oh, I've got to double check it. Got to double check it. If this is wrong, I'm bang in trouble. Got it. Don't know whether that's in the right place. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, double checked. Reasonably confident. Get out of there. Woo, thank goodness. Not quite sure what he's shooting at. Possibly my horses up on the roof. But anywho, I'm not bothered because I've got myself another star. Excellent. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Can't get far enough away though, that's the problem. I need to get a little bit further away to start with because he did dish out quite a bit of damage. Smite 5 sword, that's the key. Smite 5. And if I don't know whether I'm sure I've showed you this before. I showed you this when I built it, but for those of you that didn't see that episode, to get this to work, you need a 3x3 area at the top of the nether. It's got to be 3x3 solid bedrock, otherwise the wither can see you and you're dead. And there aren't many spaces like it. It took a lot of finding, but once you've got one, look after it because it'll serve you well. Keep you in beacons. Last one. And because its head is stuck in the bedrock, it suffocates anyway, but me whacking him with a sword just makes it that much quicker. Three beacons. Fantastic. Let's get those put away for safekeeping. Right, back to the island. Right, so I think we'll call it a day for today then, everybody. In front of the Gandalf Guardian. That's brilliant. I still can't get over how fantastic that is. So I'm going to love you and leave you. And if you've enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth with my beacons, and I'm out of here.